In this podcast episode, relationship therapist Esther Perel discusses the importance of nurturing and maintaining healthy relationships. She emphasizes that the quality of our lives is determined by the quality of our relationships, and that relationships are often not taken seriously as a subject of inquiry. Perel's mission is to guide people and help them make sense of their relational lives, whether it's friendships, romantic relationships, family ties, or connections at work. Perel draws attention to the fact that our childhood experiences play a significant role in shaping the relationships we have as adults. She explains that while our childhood experiences may influence our adult relationships, we also have the power to rewrite the story and change its influence in our lives. Perel highlights the importance of understanding the dynamics of relational systems and the patterns that couples create in their relationships. One of the key insights she shares is the concept of bids for connection. She explains that small gestures, such as acknowledging a partner's message or sharing a moment of connection, are essential for nurturing a healthy relationship. Perel emphasizes the importance of acknowledging and appreciating the role that each partner plays in balancing the relationship. She also discusses the impact of technology on relationships, pointing out that the constant use of phones and other devices can lead to a sense of ambiguous loss, where one feels emotionally disconnected despite being physically present. Perel also addresses the gradual erosion of relationships, emphasizing that love is a verb that requires active practice and effort. She highlights the need for couples to actively nurture their relationships and avoid taking each other for granted. Perel suggests simple interventions such as taking walks together and putting away phones as ways to rekindle the spark in a relationship. One of the key themes of the podcast is the concept of erotic intelligence and its role in sustaining passion and connection in long-term relationships. Perel emphasizes the importance of reconciling the fundamental human needs for security and stability with the desire for freedom, exploration, and risk-taking. She argues that successful relationships require a delicate balance of these two opposing forces, and that couples must actively engage with the unknown and embrace uncertainty to keep the spark alive. Perel also addresses the impact of gender roles and societal expectations on conflict resolution and sexual dynamics within relationships. She challenges traditional stereotypes and highlights the need for open communication and mutual understanding between partners. Perel emphasizes that both men and women experience similar emotional vulnerabilities and desires, but societal norms often dictate how these are expressed and understood. Furthermore, Perel discusses the influence of feminism and gender equality on sexual dynamics, noting that these movements have led to a reevaluation of traditional gender roles and expectations. She highlights the need for a more inclusive and nuanced approach to understanding desire and pleasure, acknowledging that individuals of all genders have unique needs and preferences when it comes to intimacy and sexual expression. The podcast also delves into the issue of sexlessness in relationships, with Perel offering practical advice on how couples can navigate this challenge. She emphasizes the importance of redefining the concept of sex beyond mere physical acts, focusing instead on emotional connection, touch, and imaginative exploration. Perel encourages couples to communicate openly about their desires, fantasies, and boundaries, creating a safe and non-judgmental space for sexual expression. Perel emphasizes the need for ongoing exploration, communication, and adaptation within relationships. She challenges the notion of a one-size-fits-all approach to intimacy and encourages couples to embrace the complexities and contradictions that arise in romantic partnerships. By doing so, Perel believes that couples can cultivate a deeper sense of connection, passion, and fulfillment in their relationships. Another theme explored in the podcast is the concept of turning conflict into connection. Perel offers practical advice for navigating conflicts within relationships, emphasizing the importance of understanding the underlying needs and desires behind disagreements. She encourages listeners to approach conflict with a sense of curiosity and openness, seeking to understand the deeper motivations and emotions at play. The conversation also delves into the dynamics of desire and intimacy within relationships. Perel discusses the importance of maintaining a sense of novelty and excitement in long-term partnerships, highlighting the need for active engagement and creativity in fostering a fulfilling and passionate connection. The podcast also touches on the topic of infidelity and the complexities of human desire. Perel offers a nuanced perspective on the reasons behind infidelity, highlighting the role of loneliness, longing, and the search for aliveness in relationships. She emphasizes the need for open and honest communication in addressing issues of desire and intimacy within partnerships.